fresh seaweed versus aged seaweed?
This is slightly drier up here.
Yeah.
Where I grew up in the Chosen, we had a different type of seaweed. It was a light green layered seaweed that we get every year. So this is different, the eelgrass. But so my grandfather did newer seaweed. He had gorgeous soil.
And he would use like new fresh seaweed versus
rotted down.
And Weir's Beach had a specific type of seaweed. It was that thin green, and it would layer up to about this high on the beach.
oh yes.
By the truckload. Like this.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then put that on the garden.
Yeah.
The whole beach was a foot.
Yeah,
deep.
it was
You could drive on it. Fill
Wow.
your pickup truck and then drive. It was a specific beach that just
Oh,
gathered
neat.
seaweed every year.
Yeah.
So
But this is a little different. So
it's,
Yeah, I know. We were walking the beach and I was like, oh, look at all this seaweed and we should have brought our buckets.
I know.
It's a totally different walk when you see the seaweed, eh?
we used to do this years ago, and a couple times we were down here, and we had tourists come, and one guy was like, "Good for you! It's about time somebody cleaned up the beach."
Oh, is that what they would
That's what
say?
Cleaning up the beach.
Ah, that's hilarious. You know, it's funny. Almost, I think every single time I come down to collect seaweed, I have someone that comes up to me and asks me what I'm doing. Yeah, they're like, "Are you making a tea from that for yourself? Is that going in your bathtub? What are you doing?" Like, yeah, no, it's for the garden.
It's so hard to get the soil rich here because it's that moist river.
Yeah,
It takes years to really get it. Once, like in our neighborhood, they just ripped it all up
yeah.
and they put down like weird plastic
Glass
sod and
rock.
glass rock. So it takes
Yes.
years to get soil going.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is, you know, like one of the, I don't know if you guys, well, you're probably aware of the coastal addendum to the agricultural plan of the Port Alberni plan. Anyway, it's the one that the ACRD initiated on the coast, and the biggest priority was creating compost because we can't grow anything here.
Yeah.
We can't have food security
Yeah.
until we have enough composted soil, and to truck it in really defeats the whole purpose, right? For financially and carbon footprint, right?
Yeah.
So this is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
And
Seaweed
alder.
Apparently, it's amazing. It's got everything in it that you need.
Yeah, yeah. And you guys don't rinse it, right? You just put it right in.
Straight up.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
Yeah. And I don't think a little bit of sand is probably good for the garden too.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Especially if you have clay versus sandy soil
Yeah.
or rock. Like me, it's just rock.
Yeah. Ours is the startup rock. We have more soil now, but we've worked at it for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, it certainly takes time. Well, thanks for letting us video. So here we are at Mollie and Dan's, and we went and saw them the other day at the beach collecting seaweed. And now we're gonna step into their front garden and take a peek at this beautiful area. And we'll kind of go around. There's some, I like that she's done the edibles with the ornamentals and the flowers
Yeah.
and stuff too. So you wanna take us on a little tour around what you've,
Sure. So there's some sweet peas, and then you notice right here, these are little zucchinis, and they're supposed to be compact. And this actually gets a lot of sun here. So I've got one here and one over there. So I'm hoping to get some good food out of my garden. These are my lupins, going to bloom soon. And then right here is a currant that I
gorgeous.
transplanted to this spot this year because it was in kind of a different spot.
Mm-hmm.
So these are just mostly flowers. We're in the middle of building our fence and gate at the front.
Yeah,
Create a
it's
little
beautiful.
Garden space.
Oh, I love the magnolia too.
This is
Oh,
really beautiful. And at first it blooms with no leaves on it. So it just is blossoms.
oh, neat.
And then that's really fun.
Yeah,
And you'll notice bits of art projects around like
yeah.
the ravens and the rib cage. This is
The rib cage.
It's the whole
Oh.
rib cage made out of wood with a spinal cord that
Oh,
actually
that
goes into
is
there.
so cool.
Yeah, so
I
when there's
love
no
it.
flowers in the winter, it really shows up.
Yeah.
And then over here, you kind of see I've got some beans growing in amongst new flowers, so I'm hoping those come up. They got a little bit slug eaten, it looks like,
Yep.
but I have some more coming up.
And you've been experimenting with using the seaweed.
Yeah.
It's you're finding that the slugs aren't really getting it as much.
Here might be a little bit more vulnerable because they come on the lawn.
Right.
And we try to go up in the morning and see if we can see any. But I'm thinking that the seaweed is preventing some of the slug action.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I like to get them a little bit bigger, the plants a little bit bigger before they're really safe from the slugs.
Yeah. And then we have your little herb garden over here.
Yeah, this is a great little garden. This is my youngest daughter's pine cone collection. So I've got more little compact zucchini, rosemary. These are going to be peas all around here. And the chives. The chives are so great because they grow so easily. And then you always have something green in your garden coming up.
Yeah.
You know, when you feel like you need a little bit of green to eat in the winter even.
That's great.
Peppermint thyme.
Yeah.
Over here, I have a bin of weeds. They're all soft weeds, no sticks, and they weren't gone to seed yet. So I'm going to experiment closing this up and seeing if they rot down. A friend claimed that she was able to do that and everything turned into beautiful soil. So we'll see if it works for me. Yeah. This is the dessert garden. Strawberries, raspberries. The raspberries will come up next year. We'll get nothing out of them this year. And I put seaweed on here as a mulch, which appears to be keeping away the slugs a bit more.
Yay.
And I've got a bunch of volunteer parsley coming up at the back there.
Yeah, I see a nasturtium in the corner there
yes,
too.
That's volunteer.
Oh, those are great.
And then here I've got celery, which has been fantastic. And Leah tells me if it goes to seed, it'll volunteer everywhere too, which would be amazing because it's great for soup and everything. And then we've got radishes here. I think I've got some volunteer potatoes coming up there.
Oh yeah.
And the kale, which is getting going. I think I might have some broccolini in there too. I've got to weed it again since the rain.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is two squashes at the back, gaylan, the oriental green, and then a bunch of mixed greens here. And then here is the start of another vegetable. Do you want to walk through there, sweetie? Another vegetable bed. So I've dumped all the seaweed, ferns, and then the compost here, and I'll just take that up, and when my husband helps me, we'll put another garden bed there, and that'll be the start of a fourth garden bed there.
Yeah, beautiful.
So that's the beginning of a garden bed, beginning of soil. Yeah.
And I love that it's like the front yard garden.
Yeah, yeah.
You can have gardens in your front yard. Yay.
Yeah, it's like just a strip of food.
And it's so beautiful too. Like, you know, this, like, look at the celery. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
It's so pretty. And the strawberry flowers, it's gorgeous.
I think it's really pretty.
Yeah.
And if I let nasturtiums grow in there, sometimes they're beautiful too.
So this is the plum.
Plum, which is sometimes loaded with plums.
Yeah, it looks like there was lots of flowers and potentially lots of plums.
These are the beautiful dark purple currant, purpley black plums.
And they're like, do they get mostly sun or a little bit of shade, and they're okay?
Actually gets a little bit of shade, but it's deceptive right now. But it gets sun almost all day.
Oh, great!
So
yeah.
it gets filtered sun through the trees in the morning, and then overhead, and the sun keeps moving up this way out throughout the summer, and then right down there. So it gets quite a bit of sun there.
And these are loaded. Wow!
Really
look at them. Yeah.
They're really great for baking and cordial. And then back here, cedar collection. We have to get a clip of a beautiful clematis.
Yeah, the clematis climbing up the tree.
I love that tree, especially when it goes into berries.
So beautiful.
And then throughout here I've got, a little bit of blueberry and some volunteer raspberry.
So again, mixing the edibles and the ornamentals and the flowers.
Yeah.
And the little homemade bird bath.
Oh yeah.
From a piece of wood and the bottom of a plant, like a plant tray.
Yeah.
So that's beautiful. And a fennel beside it. Oops. And raspberries.
These are little volunteer raspberries that came up here.
That's great.
Yeah, those are the raspberries.
And then a chicken coop that's going to be full of chickens maybe soon.
We're gonna renovate the chicken coop.
Renovate the chicken coop, make it a bit bigger.
Yeah, and then put a proper run.
Yeah.
Figure that out. Oh, yeah, then over there you can kind of see the blueberries coming. They get a little shade, but they like it wet. So that bed is wetter over there.
Oh, she's already going for them. Or maybe the trampoline.
Trampoline
Yeah.
needs a roof here.
And this is the, sorry, this was a walnut?
No, this is
Oh,
the
chestnut, right.
That was that, you know, those conkers that came in. My son had it in his pocket and planted a long time ago, but we cut it down because it can't be a huge tree here.
Yeah.
And then it made this really fun bush.
It's beautiful though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of like it.
And more fennel over there.
Fennel, then blueberries.
Blueberries. Yeah, so pretty.
And then I let all the salmon berries grow up in there because I want the birds to be happy.
Salmon berries and real, like, beautiful, what are those called again? Why am I gapping?
The rhododendron.
Oh, rhodos, yes.
Yeah, the rhodo. That should almost be like the traditional, like the mascot flower of Tofino.
Yeah.
Rhodo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the,
This
these
is the fuchsia.
fuchsia is
It
beautiful.
got pruned in an unfortunate way this year, but when it blooms, the hummingbirds just love
Oh,
it.
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's edible too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, edible
So
fuchsia.
lilac, fuchsia,
Fuchsia, crocosmia.
crocosmia.
Yeah,